What's up, my gnomies? Dour Gnome Adventures is back with episode 41 of our playthrough of the Pathfinder Adventure Path 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. We have Matt.
I would like it on the record again. We are at 6 dooms rather than 7 now.
Mark.
Hey, how we doing?
Brian.
We may add 1 doom or 2.
Dimitri.
Well, what is the statistical margin of error on dooms for Sandpoint?
Are we within the standard deviation?
I mean, technically, does Rip Nugget qualify as Schrodinger's doom because he's currently in a box and we don't really know whether he's alive or dead?
I mean,
as a number of dooms approach 0, we'll never.
I am definitely. I'm the doom that came to Sandpoint. Yes.
If I set my mind to it, I know I too can be a doom.
It's doom.
Well, let's see. We're going to reset some hero points.
Yay.
There was only 1 to get rid of, so good use on the hero points.
Or bad rolling on our part.
It's that one. Definitely.
Second part. And there's another one on the line for a recap.
I'll run with this ball, unless somebody else that's not Dimitri wants to run with it.
Run with it.
Okay. We finished up with the Caligny. We were thanked by the Remnant for getting rid of the stain and allowing it to be freed. He then did this funky little ritual that pulled a little bit of life energy from each of us and bestowed upon us a shadow blade, was it?
Gloom blade.
Gloom blade.
Thank you. It is a gloom blade, which is not the first edition fighter archetype. It is a short sword that depends on dim light or no light to do some extra stuff, including it being a striking weapon and doing some extra precision damage if you are in dim light. Pretty cool. After that, we found a secret door in the... after the Caligny bid farewell to us and they went down into the thing that is not the Underdark, whose name I can't remember. Oh, no.
Darklands?
Thank you. They went back to the Darklands, and we proceeded. We found a secret door further into the cavern over by the sleeping area for the Caligny, where we proceeded down this little corridor, and we ended up in what was essentially a radioactive dump. I don't know. Well, I do know quite how else to describe it. It was apparently these magic crystals that started to grow on the skeleton of a Hezru demon, and it caused some sickness and some dazzled and a whole lot of poison damage. But the valiant Keith, immune to poison damage, was able. Well, Keith is not the main character, so, but. I like making him the main character for a second. But as a team, we managed to destroy the hazard, which was another moment where we were dealing with hardness, and another moment where 2E is different than 1E in some interesting ways. And when we overcame the hardness, we found a wand-type item called a Hezru crystal. Hezru crystal? Do I have that right? Yep. That apparently will cast Stinking Cloud once per day. However, what I thought was more interesting, and I think that the rest of the group will agree with me, is once we dealt with the Hezru hazard, there was another passageway with a secret door at the end of it. Then when we opened it up and took a look around, we are right outside the chapel that the party was, well, parts of the party were defeated in earlier in the campaign. Was it Dorian, Brenna, or both?
Yep.
Who, God, Brian.
It was both. It was definitely.
Dorian and Brenna explored a little bit, found that there is a blood streak going further into the cavern away from the chapel itself. At that point, we retreated back into the former crystal room to regroup and possibly rest and do some more investigating on this level.
Yeah, that is where we're at. So yeah, you guys retreated back into the room.
Do we feel like this is a safe place to hole up, or do we go back further into the Caligny room?
Well, I have a question. Did the investigation take 10 minutes?
Corridor outside by the temple?
Yeah, the blood streaks and whatnot.
Yeah, it probably took about 10 minutes.
Okay, then I would like to have Trav use that time to battle medicine himself.
You mean treat wounds?
Well, yes, there is currently no battle. Though
I think that's the thing, is battle medicine is an encounter in combat power.
Right. Also, while searching for my nuts last session, I found that I have robust health.
Yeah, I find that too. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. I
have a similar ability called Godless Healing that I forgot I had.
Okay, so it will give me a bonus to HP regained equal to my level. And doesn't really matter because I am full.
Forgetting. It frequently hasn't mattered.
Yeah, the margin, like, I was down 6. It almost mattered for me, but yeah, 34D?
I mean, I was down, 13, 15 after
34, Dimitri?
But
that's badass, dude.
The other aspect of robust health is that you're only immune to battle medicine for an hour instead of a day. So that is relevant.
That is, however, not applied to Birch Slapper. So I actually need to put battle medicine immunity on Birch Slapper because I used it on Birch Slapper.
All right, so you guys took a little bit of time to heal. And what is the plan from here?
That is a good question. So there were concerns raised that we should rest and recover before delving deeper. Do we want to go back to town?
Well, before we, explore such deeply philosophical questions, I have a question about the map of the room with the black pool over there. Because it looks like there's 2 corners, like right there on the map.
Oh, yeah. No.
And for some reason, that looks odd to me.
Okay. So you want to go investigate the Caligny poison room?
Yes. We did, I think, bottle some of their Caligny spring. I mean, well, what else do you want me to call it? Creeper bathwater?
I mean,
Ryan, I know that Limtrick would be interested in the water, but if it's a waste of time for us to look into it, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, essentially it's just
poison.
Nasty algae water.
Never mind.
But what's it being contained in?
Just a stone bowl, for lack of a cauldron kind of thing, but it's not sitting on anything better than the ground.
Okay.
But it's not a part of the floor.
No.
So we can carry it back with us.
You can carry that kind of stone, yeah, sure.
I totally can.
Brenna's like, we can distill this and make liquor. Wait, we can make liquor. Brenna.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You can make shadow liquor.
Right.
Oh my God! Yes.
So you guys are early evening.
So there's nothing over there, because those look like rectangular corners, whereas everything.
Oh, that's that is what you're pointing at. Those are curtains again, heavy duty curtains that block out the light so that they can sleep.
So we've never actually opened those curtains and looked inside, have we?
I think you guys did like a perception in here, and I just rolled it over for.
Okay. The only other thing we could do while we're right here is investigate the stairs.
The upstairs or the downstairs?
Well, if the upstairs have cobwebs, we stop investigating.
So you got the stairs up and down. There's in your immediate areas, the stairs up and down. You have the cathedral worship center. You are close to where that Sandpoint devil thing is. Schrodinger's.
The nest. Actually, it's periodic.
Sandpoint devil.
One time we looked in, it was there. One time we looked in, it wasn't. So it's periodic.
Yeah. When it wasn't there, it might have been out messing with Sandpoint.
No, that would have been too much of a coincidence.
So those are the things in the immediate area from where you're at.
Well, let's talk.
You could spend some time also doing some perception checks around some of these rooms that you didn't really look into. You wanted to.
I will engage in. I know that there's definitely an exploration activity that should be on here that isn't, and that makes me sad.
Yeah, you kind of have to find them on the list and then pick them out yourself.
What's Dorian thinking?
Yeah,
Dorian doesn't want to go back to town. He kind of wants to either go into the temple and clear that or follow the blood. But he does also want to be cognizant that if everybody is not at their full strength for any particular reason, that we should probably defer, assuming that it's not going to be any, one day is not going to change much.
Here's where I'm at, and this is the only reason that I would say, can we hold off for the morning? I can prep as part of my daily preparations. Think of it in terms of spellcasting. I can prep 4 things. 3 of them are gone. I have 1 versatile vial out of 4, but I have an ability that I can use while we are chilling to possibly get some more back. But I don't have a ton right now.
Where's Trav sitting with daily preparations?
I've used rank 1, rank 2, and a rank 3. I still have 2 spells of rank 2 and 3.
Oh, nice.
I've recovered the focus points, so I have healing out of there. And I have not activated the staff for the rank 1 heal, so I have 3 more of those. Or hypothetically, 1 really big one, if I want to blow all of it at once.
Ryan, I'm going to do this.
What's that?
It's in the chat. It is,
yes.
Pardon me. I am going to use a feat called Improvised Admixture. I can make a crafting check. It's going to be standard for our level to regain some versatile vials.
Okay. I'll give you a couple more preparations then to continue with the day.
Oh, and you should all remove your dazzled because that was only supposed to last for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 31. That's just short of a critical success, but I do regain 2 versatile vials. So I am at 3 out of 4. So I'm not tapped out. I would like to rest, but I am not tapped out. And Keith is back to full strength as well. He can explode. He can do all kinds of interesting stuff.
Okay.
Which way did the blood trail lead?
West to east.
I was going to say away from the chapel.
Yep.
Yes, but then did it turn into the south passage or the north passage?
Turn to the north passage.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I expected.
We could go back to the entrance of this level and pop our heads into the shrine. Well,
Good call. I think that's a good idea.
The mimic spot.
Yeah.
A lot of the places on this level can be called a shrine.
No, you're right. But I like the idea of doing that because at least it'll tell us whether the drag marks continued into this area.
We can
actually
follow the blood trail.
We had to go through that area in order to reach the stone, and we saw no blood on the floor, or we didn't pay attention to it, GM.
I think we didn't pay attention. We didn't. Maybe we didn't roll perception checks, or we weren't looking for it. So
yeah, the path you took, you didn't necessarily see blood trails.
Okay, then let's go back to where the original party fought the mimics and examine that area.
Okay, can I offer a counter proposal? We are here. Should we look into the chapel over here while we are here? Or is that just wasted energy?
I second that. If it's going away from it, we should at least clear the chapel.
Yeah, I would like to not have shit behind us.
Okay, I will still recommend retreating into this tunnel if anything happens.
That I 100% agree, D.
Okay.
All right. So you guys exit the tunnel heading south here into the room where Warlock found. So again, give you a little description of this room. This room was painted with murals that depict the Sandpoint devil, that depict the devil's platter near the east end of the hall. And as you travel west, so where you guys are at, and south, the mural slowly changes along both sides of the wall, first depicting the lower forested forest, finally portraying buildings in the town of Sandpoint. And then the door it's painted with a depiction of the bat-winged, wolf-fanged, dragon-tailed, horse-trampling, and eating and burning screaming humans.
Okay, just one thing. We recently picked up that crystal out of the corpse of the Hezru. And it's supposed to work like a wand.
Yes.
So I have to take it out and hold it in one hand in order to activate it.
Yes.
Okay, then I take it out and I'm holding it in one hand. In my other hand, I have the Staff of Healing.
Okay.
Is this the marching order we want?
Seems that way.
Okay.
All right. And Trav, you're staying in that doorway there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Do you guys, I assume you guys listen at the door here.
Yep. I'm doing the scouting. The scouting exploration activity?
You had been previously doing defense, so you have your shield raised.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Well, we're casting a spell anyway.
I have been doing detect magic, generally.
Okay.
All right. So you're standing at this door, and Brenna, you're up front, and you're listening at the door, and you don't hear any sounds behind it.
Sounds like it's clear. Y'all want? I can just open the door. Once, twice sold.
All right. You pop open this 10-foot doorway, and the rough stone walls of this chamber are painted with fiery patterns that drift up into the clouds of gray smoke near the ceiling and emerge from painstakingly detailed, trampled human bodies near the floor. Black stone platforms adorned with the image of 7-pointed stars sit in alcoves to the north and south. To the west, an unnerving statue of the bat-winged horse monster carved from a collection of tree burls that have been lashed together with cords looms over a blood-stained stone altar. A dozen or so thin reed mats lie scattered across the floor. So these circles to the north and south look identical to the ones you saw in Rip Nugget's room.
Do I think they have the same properties? I will recall knowledge.
Yeah, go ahead and recall knowledge.
While he's rolling those, did we see them previously? Or did Dorian see them previously?
I don't think Dorian went in there.
Actually, he did.
Oh, he did?
He opened the door, he went in, then you paused the game, and we started an encounter. Then, once it was clear that we're in an encounter, Dorian walked out. Dorian was the only one who consciously
Dorian did.
got into that room because we were dragged in there after we were unconscious.
Dorian did see it. Limtrick, you think that they do have the same properties.
Interesting.
But importantly, the room is otherwise empty.
It looks otherwise empty. You can go ahead and give me some perception checks if you'd like.
I would.
Not even a gargoyle statue in there?
Or
No gargoyles in there.
conspicuous blood pools.
God damn it. Yeah, for Dorian's part, he's looking to see blood pools if they've kept hostages anywhere specific.
You see a couple of blood pools on a couple of the mats, and then actually where mats would be, there's 2 mats that have been removed, and you see the drag marks from those.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so I'll put away the wand and walk in there too, and I suppose perceive.
All right.
Maybe a 32.
What everybody else get?
16.
Same.
14.
Yeah. The 3 of you guys are kind of just drawn to the blood pools. Maybe Dorian, you're kind of talking about what happened in this area. Probably sits a little vividly in your mind. Trav, as you're looking around, you get close to the southern wall in the southwest corner, and you see what is unmistakably a hidden door that's been painted over.
Ooh.
Oh, where in that wall is it? All right, so I'm going to walk over there, and I'm going to go, this appears to be a secret door.
How secret is it?
Well, I found it, so not that secret. Does anything in this room detect as magical?
No.
Not even
You get the latent energies like from the teleporters.
Okay, but Trav's never been in this room, so he is going to... Yeah, one moment. Hold on. I'm going to walk back over here and look at the teleportation, potentially, circles. And do I get the vibe that they're the same as the ones upstairs?
Yeah, that was what Limtrick.
That was what I was asking.
I guess the vibe that they are the same thing as well.
So I walk over to Limtrick and confirm that, that looks like, it does.
Teleportation circles. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So this is another potential target instead of upstairs. Interesting.
I suppose, I'm assuming as the further we get down, we will see more of these. That makes sense to me.
If this was a Thessalonian complex with various levels, it might have even had restricted teleportation on some of them. Like, if you were only supposed to see barracks, it would only be in the upper levels.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you found a key card to take the elevator down.
I go push over the statue.
Fuck your couch.
Give me athletics.
Sure. 21.
21. You get it to rock a little bit, and then it comes back and smacks you in the face.
Playing hardball.
We need to get you like a hoodie. Sandpoint athletics.
No, we're going again.
with a 5 on the back.
Keith assists.
Does Keith have?
Barely.
Oh, that is significantly better.
31.
31. You knock it over, and the wing on the opposite side snaps.
Very much fuck yo couch.
Wait, hold on. You said it was made out of something wooden.
Yeah.
I will finally get to do a nature check on something.
What is it? Is it a distant relative?
I do not believe this is natural.
No, you think it is actually stone.
Yeah.
You're looking at the wood and you're like,
I think I was stoned when my master was telling me about this kind of wood.
Yeah. All right. But there's nothing else that you see in here.
All right, I guess, do you want to open the secret door, or should we just acknowledge that it exists?
Perhaps it is also trapped?
Perhaps it is.
Would anyone like to confirm that?
Anyone at all?
I'm not sure I'm trained enough to do that.
That sounds like a Dorian thing.
Yes, I will.
Perception or thievery?
I got it. I rolled for you. You look at this. You don't think that it is trapped.
Love that for us.
Locked.
Until you try to open it, it's kind of hard to tell. It's a secret door.
All right.
Yeah, that's so I like being as how I asked if it's locked. I try to open it.
You try to open it, and the door slides open. And something you notice, it slides out, and before you opened it, like you didn't see any wear marks from it opening recently.
Yeah, it was painted over.
I mean, just talking about on the bottom where it would drag across the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see any fresh drag marks, but now you see where it is scraped across.
So anybody
tiles.
who comes in here might then notice the secret door more easily.
But what you would also maybe, and I think where I was going is like it hasn't been used in a long time.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's fine. It's not like there's ancient Thessalonian secrets and ancient Thessalonian ruins.
They just had the floor done. Like
Your halfling friend probably didn't use it. Where I was going with that.
I don't know any halfling friends.
Yeah. I shall not speak melon.
Limtrick.
But you have in this hallway, it about 5 feet in, it turns left and opens up a little bit into a 10-foot wide by 10-foot area. And then the hallway continues to the south to a dead end. It's like
Limtrick is looking at the mechanism, just kind of mentally taking notes. This is definitely something he'll be presenting to the Rune Watchers the next time there's a meeting.
Yeah, as you come around that corner, Brenna, you see that there is another stone door.
But another door.
Going east.
Well, I've got the crystal back in hand.
We'd like to check this one before.
Actually, I'm going to walk back to the double door and close it.
I thought we did already, actually. We didn't?
Now it is.
My bad. No, I meant to. You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm glad it's closed now.
Okay, so you guys are, a couple of you moved into this room. We got Brenna and Keith.
I'm not the one to check for traps. I'm going to be checking for traps with my face.
Dorian, you want me to look or you got it?
Yeah, feel free to roll it for me, Ryan.
All right. You roll up there, and you don't see any traps.
Okay.
Cool.
La puerta está abierto. Oh.
You open that door, and you see a for 35, 40 foot tall. And it's dark in here. Brenna, you have low light vision, right?
Yeah, I have light on me.
Yeah, I cast light on Brenda, which is 24 hours. Yeah.
So at the end of the end of your light, you see another stone door, and it's round, it's circular, and has another circular stone in it, like right in the center.
Huh, so it's a dragon claw door from Skyrim. Gotcha, let's go.
I would like to take a look here. This seems very suspect to me.
It does.
Okay, go ahead.
I think we had this conversation while we were in the other secret passage, that if we walked in through a secret door, there might be another secret door to walk out through.
Very true.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you make your way to the south wall there, and you see that there is another secret door.
Okay, do we want to investigate this first, or do we want to go?
But he's already walked in there. I think we should follow.
The circular door, I'm assuming that it's going to have some sort of special key to be inserted in the other circular thing.
Nope, totally makes sense.
Closer, and your light starts to illuminate this. It looks like it's actually a stone wheel.
That's interesting.
A wheel.
I'm going to move into...
Like you would maybe twist it or something, turn it.
I'm going to move
Twist and turn.
Passageway so that I'm within 30 feet of this thing, and I will cast Detect Magic.
You're looking at the door, you see the mechanism on it, and Trav, you cast Detect Magic. You don't detect any magic in this hallway.
Cool. Door's within 30, so the door doesn't have a magical aura either.
Mark, is that where you want to be? Okay.
Oh, so okay. Help me out with this wheel. Like, does it look like there's something to turn it with, or is it just a wheel?
It looks like you could grab it and maybe turn it. It's like mounted to the door. As you get closer to it, you can see that it is. It's a wheel that protrudes from the.
Okay. I see. So it. Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, so I'm just gonna open the door.
It's a vault door. You have to spin the thing to roll it off.
Yeah.
Got it.
Maybe that's what it is. That would be cool.
Could be the bank door.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm gonna try to open it.
In the immortal words of the Wu-Tang Clan, crash rules everything around me.
All right, you try to open that door. Let's see here.
I don't really like how you said
like that.
You try to open that door. See, you're upset about the try, Matt. I'm upset about the you. Like, we're going to try going through the party one by one until the right one opens it. The rest of you take damage.
Brenna, you start turning this wheel. You try to turn it right, it doesn't move. You try to turn it left, and it spins. And you turn it, and you can hear the gears behind it turning. And suddenly it pops loose, and you pull it open. And you hear whispering sounds as you do so. And what I'm going to need from you is a will save.
Yeah, I was about to say that feels like a will save.
Will save engage. Well, it's below average. 21.
21.
Just so we're clear on what the rest of us see, did the door open or did the wheel just pop off of the door?
The door opened.
I ripped off the fucking wheel. That's what happened.
Because the door on the map is still closed. So
the door opened. You just hear the faint whispers of some voice.
Do any of us hear?
Can't make out any words though. I appreciate that it's playing in Foundry. Okay. Yeah. Does anybody else hear this?
Not from where they're at right now.
I'm asking this actually.
Oh, yeah, no.
Hear what? And I move up. I am now 10 feet away from Brenna. Do I hear anything? Actually, hold on. Before I move up, what do we all see? Because
that was the next question.
No. Hand off the chess piece to me, Trick.
Oh, fine.
But what do we see?
So
I'll give you the room description real quick now that it's open here. A strange hemispherical chamber has polished stone walls that provide disorienting reflections from the softly glowing 10-foot wide pale blue crystal that floats in the center of the room. The spindle-shaped crystal slowly rotates in a complex pattern, so its points trace glittering lights along the surrounding walls.
Crystal again, huh?
Uh-huh.
Detect magic?
Sit on it.
No, it's too pointy.
Not if you're a coward. Not if you're not a coward.
But listen, do we need to have a
you do
flared bases?
you do detect magic level 7.
Okay.
Hey, there's magic here.
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
As you move forward, Trav, I'm going to need a will save.
Oh, okay. So I'm close enough to hear that crap. I will ask
let me double check here. What are your languages?
my language.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. You know,
My int is
you're
minus
unaffected.
1. I've lost the language.
you are unaffected.
It's English and bad English.
English and English in parentheses worse.
So yeah, you guys see this stone just floating in the air here, rotating at different lights on the wall.
Perhaps I could make some sort of check. Yeah.
I recalled knowledge in there, Ryan.
All right, you want to recall knowledge. All right, as you guys get in here, you guys have to be in the room to
Okay.
examine this thing.
So
Fine, I
can't
step
do it.
inside.
All right, fine. I'll do it too because I gotta. Fine, I'll be all the way on the other side.
Brenna, were you recalling knowledge on this also? Is that what the
Yeah.
roll was?
Yeah.
Brenna, you have no idea. This is a pretty crystal.
Would
You?
nature help me?
You can roll the recall knowledge and I'll let you know how you do.
All right. Where is recall knowledge? There it is. It tells me that Trav tries to remember if they've heard something related to this. But it didn't show me the roll, so GM.
GM,
does
what
this
do you
mean?
know? You also are just enamored by the operation of it. Like, it seems really cool, but you're not.
Well,
You,
have I
again-
determined that it isn't natural?
No.
I am unclear.
You are unclear.
Outlook hazy. Try again later.
All right,
Warfare
All right.
lore?
Let's see here. Limtrick, though, on the other hand, you're looking at this thing, and the crystal has. You're looking at it has a divinatory property to it.
Does Limtrick have to be in the chamber with us?
Yeah, he would be in there with you to have that information.
Okay.
It looks like a dome.
So what it did is it trapped Parisian spirits, and you think that you can activate this and get some kind of vision through it.
That sounds like a fabulous idea. I am going to go do that. Definitely go. I touch the rock.
You spend it takes like 10 minutes to activate this thing.
Do
Oh,
we also need to be touching the rock? Or is this just a you thing?
I mean, I explained what it is. If anybody else is interested, you are more than welcome.
What you-
Dorian will do it in the interest of seeing what they might have used hostages for. Like if it has any ties to the temple and the things that they were doing.
No, well, maybe the old temple, what it was originally.
No, this is a divination effect, so I think it's going to be a matter of asking questions. So Dorian wants to do it to get an answer to his question.
Yeah. So
And also, Dorian doesn't know any of that shit. Whatever you just so he touches it. Not a magic guy.
So you spend 10 minutes and activate this thing, and you get these quick, like super intense visions. And the first one is an undead goblin cutting down, like killing people in Sandpoint, and then a striking blow on it, and it suddenly vanishes and disappears. And then quickly you see, right after that, you see the Battle of the Sandpoint Devil.
So ours?
Yes, the battle that you guys had with the Sandpoint Devil. And then it quickly moves on from there, but it doesn't like fade like the other one does.
The first one, the undead goblin.
Does it look like Rip Nugget?
Yeah, that was my
It does look like a rip nugget.
Yeah, but the thing. Okay.
Dorian and Trav would recognize him.
Yeah, but you Dorian is doing it. Is Trav?
Yeah, you guys
we're
are
all
all in
in
this
there.
room. You guys are all getting this vision through this
it's
stone.
not in my head. It is
No,
in
this
the
is-
room. Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then it quickly shoots to another vision of people of Sandpoint, you see them like walking around and just falling asleep, and people not waking up from sleep. And it's just like quickly, like the sun rising and people still in their beds, not waking up. And it looks like you can tell that they're sleeping because it looks very unrestful. Like they're not, like they're moving around, like they're almost like they're running from something in their dreams or something.
As in having nightmares.
Right.
Does that one fade?
Does not.
Does it look at all anything like some of the dreams that I was having or the visions? I don't think they were dreams, right?
You were having dreams. No, you're not seeing like what they're seeing, like what those bodies were seeing. You're seeing like the effects of a dream on them.
Yeah, I'm just likening it to, I think, wasn't it the Sandpoint devil with the overtaking?
Yeah, you're not seeing that.
Okay.
And then you see a fourth vision of some humanoid shape, human or elven, half elven maybe, and it just quickly changes shape into the Sandpoint devil. Like this, it just like goes into a smoky figure that reanimates as the Sandpoint devil. And then you see a fifth vision of a shadowy figure like stalking the streets of Sandpoint at night, chopping down citizens with an axe, just walking at night, just walking up to people and hitting them from the back with an axe. Sometimes their head is falling off, cleaving through their shoulder.
Well, that's understandable. That's how curfew is enforced, right?
That sounds like a late unpleasantness.
Mm-hmm. And then you see a sixth vision of ghouls rising from the streets of Sandpoint, and this mist being sprayed from them and bodies falling over and rotting.
Ah, I got it. It's Axe body spray.
And then you have a seventh vision.
Uh-huh.
And you see this gigantic bird raining fire down on Sandpoint. And it causes the ground to split open for an even larger three-eyed demon to claw its way out of the rift. And then the visions stop.
Was
Seven
the
visions for 7 dooms?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go.
Was the first one the only one that faded?
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay, then
Then that probably means that we have, at least for now, prevented Rip Nugget from being a doom.
okay, agreed.
Because otherwise, why would it fade?
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I know magic pretty well. That this makes a ton of sense.
Is anyone trained in religion?
Yes.
Because I will roll the nature on the Firebird.
I'm not as good.
Well,
with
I'll roll
religion.
recall knowledge on the Firebird, and somebody else could roll the same on whatever was coming out of the ground under Sandpoint.
I mean, I'll recall knowledge on the thing, and Ryan will give us what Ryan gives us.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many would you like? Can we just do one roll?
Yeah, you can all do one roll.
All right. I have given you my dice. Give me my plot.
All right. Let's see here. None of you have come into any contact with anything in your books or reading or studying. Nobody's told you about anything that looks like these. The fire beast, you might think that it is some kind of dragon.
We're going to have to go and talk to Brodert again, aren't we?
Nope.
Talk to Brodert. I have no problem. Let me.
Nobody wants to tell Brodert that he was right again.
Oh, I have found Brodert fascinating since I came to Sandpoint. So Limtrick has no problems surfing that beach.
So what you have found here is called the Ghost Stone.
Oh, neat.
It's less neat that it's powered by innocent souls.
And as you guys are looking at this and the visions all fade, you can see like spirits within it, like floating around.
Are they in pain or are they frolicking?
Yeah, they're frolicking.
Right. What kind of ancient Thessalonian technology leaves people frolicking? Seriously.
Yeah, you see these spirits. They don't look like necessarily they're in pain, but they look like they are trapped souls.
I want to break it.
Can we release them?
I want to break it.
You believe you could, right? You believe that you could
get out of the room before you break it, because I'm on the other side of it, and you would be chopping with a scythe.
Yeah, you believe that you could break it.
Is if we break it, is it going to hurt us? Is it going to explode or anything like that? Is there a way? God, sorry.
You don't believe that it would?
Okay.
I like how confidently you said that.
I'm letting them out.
Okay, then I'm going to back off a little bit.
Okay, then I'll back off a lot.
All right. And
Rena, are you going to be okay in here on your own?
Well, we're going to find out.
Do you want me to close the door?
Yeah, sure.
Wait. I'll cast Rousing Splash on you first.
Now you're wet and hitting things.
Thanks.
So you close the door on him?
Yep.
On her?
My ear at the door.
All right, well, I'm locked in here with them, so I'm going to break the crystal.
All right. You spend some time in here just whacking at this thing.
We got to give you some privacy.
Yeah. And it takes you a long time. I'm not going to make you go through all the rolls.
Thank you.
But it doesn't explode immediately.
No, so it just so that AC 28, hardness 16, 60 hit points. It takes you a while. And the spirits finally release in a vortex, a vaguely humanoid shape swirling around the room. And you, Brenna, especially you feel like this extra connection to Caden as you're filled with these sensations of elation and freedom.
Hell yeah. Be at peace, my wild bitches.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then so I opened the door again.
And shatters into mundane crystals forever destroyed.
Are they valuable mundane crystals?
All crystals are valuable to someone. I know how to spin it.
We could trade them to goblins?
Well, that's always true.
I mean,
so good news, everybody. I didn't die.
Yay. We totally knew that you would prevail. Yes, absolutely. That's why we closed the door.
All right. Well, there goes the ghost stone. Need to worry about that anymore.
I noticed the whispering hasn't stopped in Foundry, though.
Yeah.
It actually stops when you walk away from that room.
And when you open the door, you notice that the sounds didn't happen again. Releasing the souls might have released the energy.
That was the idea. Okay, so did we want to fuck with the secret door now that we've fucked with the ghosts?
Yes.
You guys are going to the south door now?
That is what I think we should do.
Don't want to leave any secrets unturned.
Neither do I.
Except for the spider room. That can fucking...
That can be a secret still. I love that it is being avoided like the plague.
No, it's being avoided like the spider room.
Like the spider room. All right. You make your way down to the south room.
Maybe once I can cast Cloud Kill.
Or the south edge of this hallway here. Dorian, you don't any traps.
I love the birch. I love that Birch Slapper is still in the next room.
I specifically moved Birch Slapper over there, so there would be more space for you guys to decide where you want to stand, and somebody's watching the rear.
I just thought it was funny, dude.
Oh, it is. It is. I'm specifically leaving Birch Slapper out of danger.
Because, never mind.
If I die,
never
I
mind.
have a backup
Never mind. Never mind.
So the door?
The door. You guys opening it?
Yeah, assuming lack of danger.
Yeah, you don't notice any danger from this side of it. You open the door, and what you see
from this side
is what you see is a giant bat-winged, horse-head, fanged creature
with feet.
And it has like taloned feet and a dragon's type tail. It is
not hoofs.
No, it is not hoofed.
But only two.
Only 2 feet, yes.
Both the wings and the claws attach at the shoulder.
Those are hands. Those are hands. Those are.
I mean, does it have opposable thumbs?
This thing is huge, mechanically huge.
Yeah, it is.
I oppose its
and
thumbs.
It's as you open the door, its wings spread out, and it goes like wall to wall. The wings, That's how large the wings are. So that's another 20 feet on each side that it's wings. So it has like a 50-foot wingspan or 60-foot wingspan.
I mean, that's nice, but does it look hostile?
Yeah.
Yes, it looks hostile.
Has it noticed us?
It has noticed you because you just opened a stone door that makes a ton of fucking noise. And we're going to go into initiative as it screeches out at you.
There we go. The magic word is initiative.
Of course. Why not?
Well, that is a good time to crit.
You're not kidding, Dave. That's not bad either. Ooh.
Game Master rolled initiative in the open? That is surprising.
Did I?
I like your dice, though.
Whispers from long ago rolls for initiative.
Oh, I don't know why it rolled that. That was the trap. I don't know why that was in there. I was trying to take it out and accidentally rolled its initiative. Interestingly, I rolled like shit, but let's start. Brennan, what'd you get?
I rolled a 5, so I got an 18.
18. Dorian.
Dorian got a 23.
23. And then Limtrick.
Also 23. But Dorian is above me. I assume that his initiative modifier is higher than mine.
Okay, what about Trav?
Well, I did crit it, which makes my initiative roll a 34.
All right.
As you're in the back, so you're just going to back up, close the other secret door, and fuck off.
I mean,
Trav, you are the quick one in this.
Is there space to stand next to Dorian so I can close that secret door?
No.
Stand on the inside.
No. I actually don't have a free hand to close or open any secret doors because in one hand, as I said, I am holding the Staff of Healing. And in the other, I'm holding the Hezru Crystal, which is capable of casting Stinking Cloud. So
right.
I am going to spend 2 actions to cast Stinking Cloud. So creates a cloud of putrid mist in the area being a 20-foot burst and the range being 120 feet. Let's see. Cloud functions as mist the spell, except it sickens creatures that end their turns within the cloud. All creatures in the mist become concealed, and all creatures outside the mist become concealed to creatures within it. I can dismiss it. Interestingly, Mist is a 3-action spell, but Stinking Cloud is only a 2. Probably because it's a higher level. Okay, so this is... It has the Concentrate trait, but not the Sustain, so it wouldn't actually take up my actions further. Yep. Let's click Use.
Right.
Okay. And then it doesn't actually use it because you didn't give me a spell entry for it.
It just says uses Hezru Crystal.
Yeah. So you got to do something with that Stinking Cloud. I need a 20-foot burst. And then we can deal with the thing we decided to ignore at the end of last session because we weren't supposed to see it.
Oops.
Okay. Now that's kind of... Where do I have to center it on a space or a vertex?
It's got to be in a vertex.
Okay, then let's put it... See where... If I start at a corner, it will put it at a corner. I can kind of see that. I can actually see that space. I don't know why. Do I have a line of effect to that space?
No.
Okay, what about that space?
Yep.
Okay, then that's where we're going to drop it.
So a couple things happen. You cast this spell, Stinking Cloud, and drop it just behind this
thing,
dragon horse-like creature that it is going to need a...
I don't think it actually needs to make that save until it ends its turn in the area.
Ends their turn, yep, okay.
Yeah, because there is nothing with the concealed condition. There's no save on there in the mist spell. The effect is poison, so if it's immune to poison, it's not going to be affected, but we're not going to know until or unless we spend time actually talking about it with or examining it or whatever. So it was there. Now it's concealed to us, and we're concealed to it.
Yep. And the next thing that happens is that crystal in your hand, a sticky substance pours out, gluing your hand to it.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Right. That was the part that was accidentally revealed in my inventory. So what does that mean in game terms?
You can't drop it.
In game terms, you cannot drop it, but you can take actions, specifically an interact action.
In order to free my hand.
And to put it away or, yeah.
And it may take multiple actions to do this. Like we dealt with this kind of thing.
This is why we
before.
wear...
Now I'm just picturing a crystal with like 5 different gloves stuck to it. Because every time it's easier to just drop the glove than to try to pry the glove off.
No gloves, no love, Dimitri.
All right, so you got one more action.
I do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast something on Birch Slapper. And it is a cantrip. So what I'm going to cast is Protect Companion. It is within 30 feet. And until the start of my next turn, he gets a +1 circumstance bonus to AC. And I get a reaction to absorb damage he takes. If I do that, he becomes immune to this spell for 10 minutes. So I'm going to drag the spell effect onto Birch Slapper. And let's see, does it actually give me the reaction under my actions? Well, it would help if I was looking at me, not Birch Slapper. No, I don't see it. Well, regardless, I am then going to let Birch Slapper take his action. And since he can't smack anything from where he is, and he has a speed of 25, he will attempt to get closer, but the only space he can go to is 15 feet ahead.
Okay.
I think that's 3 actions out of me, 1 action out of Birch Slapper, and thus ends my turn.
All right. That is going to bring up Dorian.
Shit.
Is shit 1 or 2 actions?
That's a 3-action activity.
So, I want to delay until after Limb Trick. But can I get a free action to say I need light there?
Yeah.
Birch Slapper is a light source.
So is Brenna.
Yeah, the issue is that the cloud is concealing it.
Mm-hmm.
But Dorian also doesn't have dark vision, so he can't see it.
Right. And I'm going to delay until after Limb Trick, and that's it. And we'll see what happens.
Light only goes 20 feet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then it goes into dim light for another 60 or 40. I forget which it is.
It's another 20, so it's total of 40.
Nah.
All right, so you're going to delay. And then
Should have
Limb Trick.
that on Dorian, I guess.
Okay, I am going to action the first, Quick Alchemy. Action the second. Action the first, make a dark vision elixir. And can I administer it to as a second action? Can I pass it to Dorian for him to take, or do I have to administer it to him myself?
No, you could use an action to give it to him.
Okay, use an action to give it to him.
You're adjacent to Brenna, though.
Thought I was adjacent to Dorian as well. Where is Dorian?
Dorian's down around the...
Fabulous. Then move, administer. That's 3. Hit that use button. And Keith, in the absence of something else to do, is going to stay where he is. And so those are my actions and my turn. And Dorian, it's yours.
Ryan, very important question. I have a number of special arrows. To pull an arrow from my quiver as a free action, is it the same to grab one of those?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Okay, so I'm going to take the dark vision thing.
Okay.
That'll be my first action. My second will be to activate a vine arrow. Fuck, I still cannot see it. This stupid goddamn wall.
Oh, man, you might have to step out there with it.
I'm gonna. Fuck, now I can see it. Sorry, Limb Trick. And then
For what? I don't like it when you I'm not going to be that loud.
well, and sorry, Matt, about wasting that turn because I wanted to shoot a vine arrow and keep it in place in the cloud.
Okay.
Anyway,
So you take the elixir, you move. You could still shoot it.
no, because it requires. Sorry, I should have said this aloud. It requires a action to activate it. So I couldn't move, take the elixir, activate, shoot would be the fourth.
What did you have to activate?
Yeah, like you have to activate the actual arrow.
Oh,
I don't know if I can pop this out, but
Really, before firing, you have to activate the arrow? Huh.
yeah. Activate, one action, concentrate. Leafy stalks protrude from the shaft, blah, blah, blah.
okay, I see. It's got an activate action to.
But I got it knocked, so we'll see what happens.
Okay,
That's
that
super dumb.
that's new to me.
I will say that I have activated it for whatever comes next.
You know, I'm going to say you can get that off. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to let you go ahead and shoot it if you'd like.
Okay. Sorry, this doesn't bode well for how this combat's going to go when you're just giving us freebies on the first fucking turn.
That's, I've never. I mean, I'll look into it more, but I think just for now, until I look at that a little deeper, it doesn't make sense to. You have to take an action to fire an arrow and an action to activate it.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
32 to hit.
32 to hit. That is a hit.
Isn't it also concealed? Just
Oh yeah, I am going to need a concealment check.
All right, D20. Come on. 18. Fuck yeah.
DC 5 passed.
Yep.
When an
Alright.
activated vine arrow hits a target, the arrow shaft splits and grows, wrapping the target in vines. The target takes a minus 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speeds for 2d4 rounds. It was not a crit, I assume, correct?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, that brings up my thing here.
And for 6 rounds, it takes a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty.
Isn't that nice?
can escape also, yeah?
Yeah, against a DC of 19.
That brings up my turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to escape. DC 19 on the keyboard. How about a 31?
Oh, it was 19 times 2. That sucks.
So it escapes.
That takes one action?
Escape is
Yep.
at one action.
Does it have an attack trait?
Yeah, I think it does actually.
Good. Then if it hits anybody, it will be with a map.
Yep, it does. That's right. Okay. It's got a nice Dorian right there. What kind of reach do I have? See a reach on here. Okay. It's gonna move right up to Dorian for a second action. And I think this is the crit fish blue monster. Let's see. Dorian, it's gonna strike at you with a claw attack. Not a great roll. 25 to hit.
Hit.
13 points of slashing damage. And that is all 3 of my actions.
Yay.
That brings up Brenna.
Sorry, real quick. I want you to know that, again, we've missed another feat that I took that had it been within 5 feet of me would allow snapshot. So let's go back to how useful any characters in PF2E are.
Is it still in the cloud?
Yes, in which case it needs to roll a fortitude save. What is the DC here? Does the Hezru crystal have a DC? Or is it using mine?
It should be using your DC.
Well, it's a spell 3, and I believe my save is a 22 DC for 3rd level spells.
And it's the same for all spells.
Oh, okay. 3rd rank. So yeah, the DC is actually, you're right, wisdom and trained. It is
Fortitude?
fortitude DC 22.
36.
So critical success, the creature is unaffected.
Okay.
And my hand is still stuck to the fucking crystal.
Action well spent. Okay. Okay, well, for first action, going to enter Jotun's battle stance. Yeah, please apply the fucking effect. No, only once, thank you. And then, gonna get closer.
Ooh.
Standing in the doorway.
You're gonna cuddle?
No, surprisingly, no.
You should let it cuddle your scythe.
What square? Okay, so it's in that square. So I got, that's, yes, okay. Target.
You're reaching.
That's the point. And then we take a single strike. That is going to be 35.
35 connects with your target. But you are also going to have to roll concealment.
Why? It didn't have to roll concealment on Dorian. It's sticking out of the crowd.
I should have rolled on.
So roll a DC for Dorian, and then I'll...
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Well, I got a 12. 12 is higher than 5 last I checked.
Yep.
I am going to assume 35 then is not a critical hit.
No.
Oh. Unfortunately,
we're getting into the big numbers now.
16 damage.
16 damages.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Does it look like it's taken all of the damages?
Looks like it's appropriately damaged.
Well, appropriate would be if it was dead. But I am out of actions.
We're en route.
All right. Trav.
Okay.
What would you like to do at the top of round 2?
Okay. Let's this seems to be the big time. So we are going to first things first. I think the Protect Companion expires.
Yeah, you said it was around.
Right. So let's click that off of Birch Slapper. Second thing is going to be a 20-foot burst because I'm going to cast Cave Fangs.
Yes!
Okay. And this is the thing I couldn't cast last time because everybody was a little too close. But this is a large chamber, and I can place a 20-foot burst behind this thing without also placing it on top of Dorian.
I like that.
Okay.
Let's see. I can see that spot, right? Wait, hold on.
Well, it's the same as the cloud. You can just put...
I think I will have to place it there because I don't think I moved. So I'm going to just use the same area. Why would I do that?
Okay.
Target that dude and give me a DC 22 basic reflex, please.
That is a 28.
Okay, so it's going to be half damage, I guess. Here is the roll. 6d6. I believe it's bludgeoning? Piercing, actually.
Piercing.
18, so he gets half of that. And that area is now also difficult terrain.
So you have the cloud there, and making it difficult to see, and the fangs.
Yes, and then I'm going to target Birch Slapper, and I'm going to cast Protect Companion again. And then Birch Slapper is going to move. So Birch Slapper is just going to move up to it. Isn't actually going to get an attack.
Okay.
Let's see. Does he want to be over there? Does he want to be... Well, not in front of Dorian, because then Dorian is shooting through things. Not in front of Brenna, because then he's providing cover. So, just going to put him on the north side. Given that Dorian is west and Brenna is northwest, he should not be obstructing anybody from that spot. And that is 3 actions plus 1 for the actual PC.
All right, limb trick.
Okay. Shit. Okay, let me just do a quick measure. Okay. Limtrick says, Keith, shoot him. And a compartment that you've never seen open on Keith's back opens, and first, let me do something that's my action. I will do something I haven't done before because, jeez, I love this shit. I am going to use an ability called Overdrive. What Overdrive does is it gives me the ability to soup up my innovation, in this case, Keith, my companion. So we're going to take that action and attempt to soup up Keith. So the way that we do this is we roll a crafting check. My crafting check is a 24. It is a success. So Keith, for the next minute, Keith gets half of my intelligence modifier as a bonus to damage. So at this point, so I say, okay, Keith, shoot him. And since Keith is within 30, Keith is going to shoot him with his projectile launcher. So that is a 25 to hit.
25 does not hit your target.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so that's one action for that, one action for that. I am going to... Awesome. You know what? I have prepped for the day. You know what? I'm going to raise my shield just in case. Where is that action? Awesome. Shield is raised. And Keith is going to step forward. And that is the end of my turn.
All right, Dorian.
Dorian is going to circle around the foe, moving 10 feet. He's going to use his hero point as a called foe, which is going to give me a +2 attack bonus against it.
Oh.
That's fun.
I will then go ahead and use Hunt Prey on it, and finally go ahead and take a hunted shot. So this will be 2 attacks. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to enable Hunter's Aim to account for the +2.
Okay.
I should have cast that.
First is a 30 to hit, and the second is a 20 to hit.
The 30 will hit. The 20 will miss.
All right. That's going to be 11 points of damage and bleed.
Oh, I like that.
That wounding.
And that is the end of my turn.
Sure, that got put on there. Yep, okay. All right, that brings up this creature.
I'm so sorry. Do I need to do a concealment?
Whoops.
Oh, shit, yes.
Okay, so...
Oh.
Never mind. So, none of that.
Because that was a 3. All that for nothing, yeah.
It was cool, though.
It was cool. It was really cool.
It was so cool, no one saw it.
Wait, his wing is outside of the circle.
No.
Let's see here. What am I going to do? I don't like being in this cloud. I think that's as far as I can move, so I'm still in the...
Remember difficult terrain?
Yeah, that's why I said I can only move that far.
I take my reactive strike, please.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, well. Go. No, just never mind. I rolled a 2. I'm not even going to bother with the concealed.
This, I got 3 people to target. All right. Looks like start with Birch Slapper.
All right. That's gonna hurt.
Let's go claw attacks. Come on, crit fish blue. No, that is a 25 to hit.
That is going to hurt if you roll concealment.
Is he still in the cloud?
I am partially in the cloud. Trying to think here, because what squares? I'm going to say he's less than 75% in the cloud. Nobody's going to have concealment here. Even you won't have it be concealed.
Then that connects.
All right, and we need to roll damage. Those, not great. 15 points of damage.
Should I? Yeah, all right. This one goes through. I still have a reaction that if he gets hurt again, I will use.
All right, and this next one is going to come at Dorian.
Oh, he's splitting attacks. Okay.
And this is going to go Jaw Strike. Ooh, that's a good roll there on the map. That's a 33 to hit.
That is a hit.
And should have done this attack first. Nice.
I'm going to use my reaction as well once we figure this out.
16 points of piercing damage. What is your reaction?
Snapshot. You can react with ranged weapons when a creature is in close quarters. You can use a reaction that normally allows you to make a melee weapon strike to instead make a ranged weapon strike.
Oh, this is like reactive strike for...
I believe so. Brian,
did
you
he
want to tell me if
trigger
I'm
your
wrong?
reaction though? Because this tells you that instead of using a melee weapon, you can use a ranged weapon.
Right, you have to have a reaction to use.
Goddamn game.
If you had... I remember us talking about this. Yeah, so if you had reactive strike, you could use it.
Right. So if I took the second feat on one of the 6 levels that I have, my bad. Fuck me.
All right, that is all 3 of my actions. That's move and 2 strikes. And, I got to make a save still because I think
Yes,
even though I'm
we're still in the stinking cloud, please roll me a fort 22.
31.
31 is actually a regular success, which means you are sickened 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shoes
look
on
at
the other
that.
foot.
I was going to say the same thing. All right. Look at you giving me the sickened condition.
Excelente.
All right, Brenna.
Okie dokie. I'm going to be using casting Scatter Scree. So we are going to play. Where's the hold? Place the line.
Just so we're clear, everything's in the burst is already difficult terrain.
I know.
All right.
Putting it there on his front edge. I don't know if you can see it right there. Those 2 squares. So you need a basic reflex save, and since this is from the Trinity Geode, I'm going to be activating the thing.
Basic reflex is 30.
Yeah, it's more than 21. So,
But not a 31, so
Okay.
it still does damage.
it does indeed. So let's
Thanks to the sickened.
so half damage. You take 3 points of scattered scree damage. Where's my fucking Trinity Geode? There we go.
Rock on.
Yes, but more importantly, it activates the Trinity Geode on the weapon.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Put that on, please. And for my third action, I'm going to make a strike.
Okay.
Let's die. Ta-da. Ha. Okay. This is 35.
35 will connect.
Is it a crit?
No.
No.
Wasn't last time, but he's sickened now, so fuck him.
Point taken. I didn't think of that.
Anyway, this is going to be the damage. Dum, dum, dum.
Ooh.
15.
15 damage. Okay. That all seems to go through.
Wonderful. I am done.
Should not have given you guys that wand, that crystal. Trav.
You can't take it back. It's stuck to my hand. So I'm going to
Heaven
target the
forbid
dude.
we get loot that's useful occasionally.
I'm going to target the big dude, and I'm going to cast Revealing Light. A wave of magical light washes over the area. I choose the appearance of the light, blah, 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 10-foot burst inside him. Because he's 20 by 20. A creature affected by Revealing Light is dazzled. If the creature was invisible, it becomes concealed. If the creature was already concealed, it's no longer concealed. So I should have done that while he was in the cloud, so he would no longer have concealment, but we would still have concealment against it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I really shouldn't have done the Jaws, but okay. Give me a DC 22 reflex.
That is a 14.
What?
Wow, that is a failure. For 1 minute, he is dazzled.
I'll take that. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't roll well.
Good.
Okay, and I think I actually kind of need to move up, but I don't want to move up too close. I don't see Birch Slapper. That's kind of an issue. I don't know. Maybe Keith will move next round.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But I can't cast Protect Companion on Birch Slapper because Birch Slapper's not visible to me. So I'm going to yell, "Now slap his shit!" So I spend my third action to let Birch Slapper slap his shit twice. Okay? Well, I'm not moving. I'm staying in that space. So now Birch Slapper is going to target that dude. And
Okay.
Birch Slapper is going to get 2 strikes, which are unlikely to hit. But it's the principle of the matter.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Excuse me?
Unless that is a 20 on the die for a total of 32. Does 32 hit?
Yes.
So it upgrades to
Critically.
a crit? Okay. All right. Have
Oh, wow.
yourself a merry little 17 damage.
That's beefy, dude.
And doubled, right?
Yeah, it's a crit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't press critical. I pressed damage. Sorry.
Slapper of birches.
Yeah, well,
Birch Slapper making everybody look bad.
now map is definitely not going to hit.
Zagornished. Rolled off a 19.
16 is not connecting, is it?
No.
Okay, well, in that case, that's all of Birch Slapper's actions and all of mine. So I will click and turn.
All right. Limb Trickle.
Okay. Keith, try to shoot him again. Keith steps to the side and strikes with the projectile launcher again.
Definitely picturing that like as a Boba Fett backpack.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Something like folds out and just like, phew. Okay. That's a 2. Okay, so that's 1 action. Now I have 2. So I am going to recall knowledge.
All right. You want to recall knowledge on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Probably the first question would be, what is it? And you have no idea what this is.
Fantastic.
Some dragon-like creature
Okay.
that may have magically mated with a horse.
Okay.
As one does.
Goddamn Loki.
Awesome. That's great. That was very helpful.
Does dubious knowledge apply, or this guy?
I don't have it.
Oh, you rolled with Keith. Hold on.
Why?
You were probably on his
Yeah,
token.
but
Hold on. I'm going to roll over that roll.
Doesn't know.
I'm just going to roll over that roll. I just got to look at your modifier.
That's hilarious.
Arcana's
I got it.
14, Society's 12, Occultism's 14. I'm not trained in nature.
All right. So you do identify this. This is a Shantak.
What's a Shantak?
What's a Shantak?
Shantak with you. They are far more intelligent than their bestial appearance would suggest. They can speak, though their voices sound like glass grinding on stone, and they can't converse in any language besides Aklo.
I speak Aklo.
Shantak's ability to travel through the gulfs of outer space at supernatural speed allows them to nest on numerous worlds. Yet, despite their mobility, most Shantaks are reluctant to seek out new homes unless faced with no other option. Instead, they roost in discarded ruins or asteroids adrift in space, only emerging and landing upon planets in their chosen stellar system when their urge to feed compels them. Let's see here.
This is an
There.
outer space horse.
Yeah. It has, so I'll give you probably its most common thing would be, it's called flying strafe. The Shantak flies up to their fly speed and makes 2 claw strikes at any point during that movement. Each strike must target a different creature. The attacks take the normal multiple attack penalty.
Got you.
You don't see it using it in here, but the ceilings are only 20 feet tall,
Yeah, that
3
makes
feet
sense.
high, so it can't really fly.
Okay.
So there's a valuable recall knowledge.
Yep. Can I ask a question, or are we done?
You can ask a question. I'll let you ask one.
Okay. What is its worst save?
You have discovered that is reflex.
Good to know. Okay.
All right. And that's your 3 actions, right?
No, that's 2. I gave Keith an order. Keith did his 2 actions. I recalled knowledge, and now I need to figure out what to do with action number 3. I need to see the interval on something. Only till the start of your next turn. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Wait. To the end of your current turn. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Okay. Yep, we'll do that next turn. But I have one... I do have an action left. I am trash at so many of these wonderful things I can do. I'm going to try to demoralize.
Okay.
Because you speak Aklo, so
I sure do. Sure do. Run away, or my woody friend will destroy you.
Which, of course, none of us understand. It just sounds like you're a gibbering mouther.
No. It sounds like glass scraping against rocks. Yeah, I got a total of an 8.
Yeah, that fails.
Yeah.
All right. So that was your third action. That brings up Dorian.
I wanted to highlight that you said reflex was its worst save, and it rolled like a 34 on that Vine DC. So, just for perspective. So the other thing, the short bow that I have actually does not have the volley trait, so my range increment is not impacted by being right up next to it.
Love that.
So I'm going to go ahead and utilize Hunter's Aim, which is a 2-action thing.
Okay.
And then since I had Hunted Prey on, I will go ahead and take a hunted shot. This is also going to be the last round of the hero point that I had utilized previously. So bear with me while I add this to my thing. It's fine. Hold on. I can't turn it on, so this is just going to be 2R.
Okay.
All right, we'll take it. 36 to hit.
A 36 to hit is going to critically strike your target.
Nice.
Yeah. And the second is going to be a 21 to hit.
A 21 will not hit.
Okay. And I can see the majority of it, so it's not in the mist. I do not need to do concealed.
No.
All right.
Actually, it's got a light on it, so it's no longer concealed even if it was.
There you go. 34 points of damage and 2 times bleed.
Describe or kill.
Just baffled right in the chest, right where its heart would presumably be. And I assume it screams in Aklo.
It screams in Aklo, I just wanted my home. And we'll find out what happens next week.
It would have been better if it said not again.
It is neither a sperm whale nor a bowl of food. Wow.
Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures, a Dour Gnome production. Please share us with your community and drop us a review. It is listeners like you who help build this community. Check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and to join our Discord community. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder Adventure Path, 7 Dooms for Sandpoint by James Jacobs. Music and sound effects for this podcast are by Monument Studios. Check them out at monumentstudios.net. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.